Put that little star there. Hi, good morning. Welcome. Ooh. It's a nice day today where I am. It's nice and beautiful. Sun's out, hanging out, having a good old time. Pardon me. Hi, good morning. How are you today? Morning, morning. How is everyone today? Are you guys having a good day, or is it early for you? Is it later for you? What time of the day is it? For me, oh, thank you for the thumbs up. For me, it is actually very early in the morning. It is 8 a.m. Oh, wow. So welcome. Hi, everyone. How are you today? So today I'm going to be doing readings, paid readings. I hope you all are having a great day so far, whether it's early in the day or later on at night for you. For me, it is actually very early in the morning. I will be on for an hour. So if you want to get any readings in, now is a great time. So the options that I have for you today are going to be a 1-card pull, and that will be 10. And then I also have 1 question, which is 25, 2 questions, 35, 2 questions, and a messages reading that will be 50. And then I have, let's see here, 2 questions and a messages, that'll be 50. And then I think that's it. That is it. Okay. So it's so nice to see every one of you here. I know it's only like 1 person. There was a few people here, but good morning. Oh, wow. Beautiful, from South Africa. Well, welcome. It is nice to meet people from all different walks of life. So it makes me really, really happy when I get a chance to communicate with people that are just from a different place than where I'm at. So that makes me really happy, because I love to be able to meet new and different kinds of people. Makes me, excited. Okay. So I'm going to go over the options for you. Welcome. How are you today? How is everyone today? Now, as always, the person, I'm going to be live for an hour. As always, the person that has the best conversation, I am going to pin it, babe, will get a free question at the end of the live. Okay, so the person that has the best conversation always gets a free question. I'll be going on here. I'll be here for an hour today. I just came back from the gym and then I have to go to work this afternoon. So I wanted to get some readings in for you guys today because the last time I went live, it was only an hour. And I know a few of you were like, oh my God, it's too short. Come back. Because I was only able to really help not that many of you. Okay, so I had to kind of, but I like being live and stuff like that. A lot of you guys tell me that you love my lives. And thank you very much, JL. I really do appreciate your efforts to help the channel. You are definitely appreciated. Okay. So today's for my message deck, I might be using the Mystic Moon volume, messages, volumes 1 and 2, which was gifted to me by JL. I like to use this deck in upright and reverse because it gives a little bit of a different meaning to the reading versus my own messages. Sometimes I like to switch it up a little bit. And it's fun sometimes when you can read them in reverse because it gives the reading a whole different added depth and a different layer to the readings. So that makes it quite interesting. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to be ready in a moment, guys. All right, going to get ready here. So, what is going on, guys? How is everyone? There's a few people in here. There is a thumbs up, so I'm so appreciative of that person that gave the video a thumbs up. I really do need those. Those really do help, guys. All right. So we're going to get started. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Remember, guys, I'm only here for an hour today, okay? And I noticed that, like, normally towards the end of the hour, that's when everyone comes in. They're like, oh, my God. And I'm like, no, I'm leaving. Okay. So I'm going to start the day. We have a 1 card for JL. Okay, 1 card for JL. And she wants to know what is the most profound thought that her person has about her today. So when her person is thinking about her, she wants to know what is the most profound thought, like what is the strongest thought that her special person is thinking about right now. So this is what JL, she's doing a 1 card pull today, and she wants to know her person's most profound thoughts towards her today. Give me the truth, please. Okay. What are JL's person's most profound thoughts? What is JL's person most profound thought about her today? Her most profound thought. What is the strongest thought that JL's person has towards her today? Please give me the truth. What is JL's person most profound thought have towards her today? Please give me the truth. Ooh, the moon. That's interesting. Okay, the moon. So her most profound thought today is fear, hidden feelings, secrets. lots of things coming out because the whole deck just fell behind me. So fears, secrets, not wanting to be seen, because I'm noticing in this deck, you can see here, lately, I'm sorry, I have allergies, so if you hear me sniffling, it's the allergies. I've been really drawn to this Mermaid Tarot by Dame Darcy. I don't know, every live I've been using it, and I have so many tarot decks, but I've been so drawn to this. But I'm noticing even more so today that if you see this here, you see this woman here, she has her back turned to the audience. So her back is turned, which tells me that this person, JL's person, the strongest thought that she has today is that she is afraid to communicate, afraid to face her feelings, okay? She might be in fear. She might have a lot of different things that she wants to express, but is afraid to express it, afraid to be exposed, okay? Afraid to be seen as how she really is meant to be seen, afraid to be vulnerable, because the moon is always a card of fear, hidden feelings, hidden emotions. And now because this person, you can see here, is her back is turned, it's like this person has all these fears and all these hidden emotions, but is afraid to express them. It maybe is not quite ready to want to talk about these things or want to face these things, okay? So this is like a really strong message today, because I don't know, I was drawn when she asked this question, and I said, you know what, the strongest thought today, the most profound, something that is really in her mind all day is this energy here. So that really is something that is a strong, strong, strong message today, is what I'm really feeling, especially for JL and her one card pull, okay? So that's profound. So thank you, JL. So good morning, guys. There's a few of you here in the room. I'm only going to be here for an hour, okay? So, because I notice a lot of times when I'm in the hour shorter readings, people start popping in and they're like, oh, I'm sad that you're leaving. So if you want a reading, you got to put it in, because I am not going to be here that long. So what am I doing today? I'm doing a one card pull, okay? That's going to be 10. I'm doing a question for 25, 2 questions, 35, 2 questions and a messages reading will be 50. If you want to do a question and a message, that will be 35. That's option is not there because it's too much to write for JL to pin. And remember, the person who has the best conversation going gets a free question at the end of the live. So stick around, communicate. You know, people get some free questions. I used the only live that I was not able to perform the free question was the last one, because I had to go to a dental appointment. But I've been doing the free question every single time I go live. And also, as always, for those beautiful people that want to order a personal reading, every time that I am live and I'm in a live, you need to tell me you're going to be ordering a personal reading. You can send it to my email at violets8278@gmail.com. Only when we're in a live, you get 30% off, okay? If you want to order it during a live session. So that's what I'm doing. I'm only going to be here for an hour. Let's get some communication going. Someone will get a free reading at the end of the live. The person that can have the best conversation going, okay? And I know a few times I've had some really, really, really juicy conversations going here. I had some great conversations from one of my great mods, Jaded Kate, from Lily, from JL, all people, all different walks, have gotten the free questions. So I love to do those free questions. Actually, you know, it's no problem for me. I love doing that, okay? It's a little bit something. And you know what, too? Sometimes you might notice that when you're watching a live, you might say to yourself, wow, why does this reading sound so familiar? It's because a lot of times we're on a very similar vibration, right? So you might hear a reading from someone and you might think that it sounds kind of similar to your situation, and that is usually the case because we all are vibrating at a very similar frequency. So I just want to get that out there as well. Okay, so it's a quiet bunch for you guys this morning. Okay, you guys have been kind of quiet this morning. So what else is new? What else is going on? Okay, today, and how is everyone else doing today? As far as, do you have great plans for your weekend? Are you going to be working? Are you going to be out and about having fun? Do you want to just stay home and relax? What do you guys have on your agenda for this weekend? What's on the agenda? So for me this weekend, I'm going to go, I am actually working this weekend, which kind of sucks because the weather's really nice. I'm going to be working. I also got up this morning at 5 and went to the gym. So I feel great because I did that today. I decided to go on live before I go to work today, have some fun with my subs. Also, like I said, guys, the person who has the best conversation going gets a free reading at the end of the live. So don't be a shy one. If you want to listen in and communicate and bring some great conversation to the live, you know, you do get a free reading, the person who has the best conversation at the end of the live. That's a little FYI for some of you here, just in case you guys weren't aware of that. And I have been doing that every single live session. Okay? So I am here for the hour. And I am on a little bit, this is about the same time I go on. I do have to get ready to go to work after this. But I wanted to come on today and just say hi to people and see what is going on today. Wow, we do have a really quiet bunch here. We have a couple people here, but we have a quiet bunch. People that really don't want to say anything, even though there's a free reading on the table for people who can have a great conversation. Very interesting. Okay, I mean, look, if you don't want to get the free reading, I'm not going to force it. Okay. So let's see. It is 8:15. I will be here till 9 a.m. I'm here till 9. If you want to sit back and communicate, I have all my little pieces. I do have the beautiful Twin Flame Star Organite from Wing and Bell, which is actually, I really like that. Brings in some really powerful energy here for the love readings. And then I also have the Lion's Head Organite for Leo the Lion, because I'm a Leo, and that was gifted to me also from JL. So let's take a look. And what else is going on, guys? What else are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? All right. Oh my God, you're still asleep. Listen, it's Friday. We drink. It's Friday. You're drinking. Okay, great. Angela is still asleep. All right. I mean, I do get up a little early, guys. I get up around 5:30 to go to the gym. So I have been up quite early today. And I already did my gym session. I loved it. It was actually kind of grueling today. Lots of different movement at the gym today. And then we also have Varying Redbeard. It's Friday. We drinking. Okay, I don't know where you are. Well, it's not really how many laps. I do Orange Theory. So Orange Theory is actually where you do cardio, you do strength training. So we don't really do like laps around the gym. It's more so of, you know, do you want to start your day if you're doing a 2G, that's 2 different sections, or a 3G, which is 3 different sections. So if you want to start, like, let's say on the treadmill, you'll start there. Then if you want to turn, or, you know, if you want to start on the rower, you'll start there. Then you go to strength training, whole big thing. Okay. So we do have a lot of fun stuff to do. Yeah, we work all the muscles there. Yes, we do. We work all the muscles. And poor Angela's half asleep still. It is kind of early. It is 8:18 a.m. So I know I'm on quite early. But I do have some, you know, people that are a part of my lives a lot that do live in Europe. So for them, this is a good time. Because for them, you know, they're a little bit more into their day. So I do catch a lot of those people as well. Which I don't mind. I find that more of the people that I deal with usually tend to be on around this time. All right, so Angela's asleep. Varying Beads is going to be drinking. Varying Redbeard will be drinking. Okay, that's interesting. And we also had a person in here from South Africa. That is very cool as well. Very, very cool. Very far from where I live, but very cool. Oh, it's 7 a.m. there from where you are. Okay. For me, it is 8:19 in the morning. Oh, you're drinking energy drinks. Okay. I didn't know what kind of drinking you were doing. All right. Yeah, see, for me, it's, yeah, I can't really drink energy drinks because if I do, then I start like, it would be a lot for me. I'll be all over the place. Woo! Love it how the cars just go flying. Oh, you're more of a Rocky fan, raw eggs. Okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Okay. Hi, welcome to the room today. How are you this morning? There's a few people in here this morning. A little quiet, but now I got some people communicating. So what we're doing today is we're doing readings. If you want to buy a reading, we have a $10 one-card pull. I like to be able to offer something a little different for everyone. Then we also have one question is $25, 2 is $35, and then 2 questions and messages is $50. Yep, I am here. I'm only going to be here till 9 o'clock. Because usually like at the last minute, people are like, oh, how are you? And I'm like, oh. So what you hear me doing is I'm shuffling my deck. I've been really drawn to this deck for some reason, like so drawn to this Mermaid Tarot deck. Been kind of my favorite. Okay. There is also here up on top, there is pinned, it's pinned on any way that you want to pay. So it's all pinned up on top. My beautiful mod JL pinned it for me. She did all the hard work for me, which is great. She always is great. She always comes through. I try to type it up and I can't type anything. I can't type it up, so. Yeah, mods are very good. They really help, yes. Usually I have more mods here, but I am on a little early today, day 23. It just depends. Sometimes you come in these lives and there's so many people here, and sometimes you come out of the live and people are, you know, there's sometimes you're in another live and it's quiet. Same thing, like, you know, it just depends on the day and who's around, who's not around, what are people doing, what time. Sometimes I go on a little bit later in the morning. So that's also good as well. Okay. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, I have a reading here from Angela. So we got a JL and we also have Angela. Well, JL was doing the one card pull. Angela is doing a question. Oh, you just want a general love reading. Okay, so she wants a general love reading as she was waking up. Okay, hold on one second. So let's get rolling. Remember, so far we have some good conversations going. Oh, Ruben. Okay, hi, Ruben. Nice to see you. Okay, very nice to see you, Ruben. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. So welcome to our chat and to our readings room. Okay, so we're going to do a general love reading for Angela. Yay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, thank you, Varying Redbeard. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't really, you're a newbie in here because I've never seen you in here before. Okay. All right, so Angela, let's see. Angela wants a general love reading. Let's get started. Okay, give me the truth, spirit, high sources, God, only God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Please give me a general love reading for Angela. Thank you very much. Whoa. What is a general love reading for Angela? Give me a general love reading. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. What is a general love reading for Angela, spirit? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Cool. We have the Ace of Cups, Fool. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Fool. Let me get comfortable here. This is a general love reading for Angela, who's been one of my subscribers for a long time. All right, so Angela, let's see what is going on here. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles next to the Five of Pentacles is basically telling me that I do feel your main focus right now, because whenever I think of the Three of Pentacles, I think of someone that is building, someone that is trying to accomplish something in life. Okay, so you might feel a lack right now in the quote unquote love department because of the fact that you have been so focused on your career. You've been so focused on your any kind of monetary gain, on you building for yourself, on you getting yourself to a level where you feel like, you know what, I'm at this place now where I feel comfortable and I feel good. But you know, the thing is for you, I'm not sure if you're ever going to be at that place, because I just think you're just a person that always wants to evolve and always wants to challenge yourself. Okay, that's just a little tidbit there. So you might be feeling a lack in your love department. You might be feeling like there's not really a whole lot going on for you there, that, you know, it might seem like there's a lack thereof. But what is nice is that you do have the Ace of Cups and the Fool. So this is a new beginning, a new cycle starting for you in love. I think that because you know that you have a tendency to kind of overdo it with other aspects of your life, and you don't really give yourself a lot of time to open up to love, to get yourself deeply involved. You do, but a lot of times I think you might push some things away because you're just so focused on wanting to achieve a goal that you have for yourself. But I do see a new chapter coming in for you with the Ace of Cups and the Fool. I see someone coming in, or you could have a few people, honestly, Angela, that I do think are attracted to you. It's not just one person. You have a few people. You have a King of Swords and also the King of Wands. So you have people surrounding you that are very attracted to you. You have also another person surrounding you that is a really strong intellectual person. I do think an intellectual person is someone that is going to be very sexy for you, that you really do actually, I think, get turned on by someone that can have a really good conversation. I think that's where you really can see the depth of someone's true personality. And you, I think, are also very attracted to someone who is intelligent, you know, someone that can have and talk about a lot of different things, not someone that is very closed off and very narrow-minded and superficial. You want to be able to have a conversation with someone that involves a lot of depth, talking about the world, talking about physics, talking about how everything, you know, falls into some sort of place in this world, right? Why maybe this is doing this, or, you know, just everything. Okay, so you are wanting to be with someone that is very intelligent. That is something that is very much a turn on for you. But you do have a few people here. What is next in love? General love reading. you do have a few people here that are interested. You do have someone here that you can have a connection with because he showed up at the bottom of the deck. So this is the stronger out of the two energies. And this is someone that could be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it might be very prominent. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in, you know, his chart. This is someone that really is very logical, very, very analytical, can be a little critical, but this is someone that is very straight to the point and is a sharpshooter, a very strong-minded person, and is someone to think very quickly. Okay, this is not someone that lives in his emotions. This is not someone that, you know, is the kind of person that is like just too overly out there with his passions. No, this is someone that has a good balance of head over heart. Okay, this is someone that is honest in his approach, not someone that comes off being very, very fake, or just someone that you feel is like so superficial or just wants to give you like lip service. This is not the kind of energy here. So you have a new beginning. You have this energy around you of someone that could really give you this strong intellectual conversation, this intellectual relationship that you really do desire, right? Because I think you get very much into wanting to have just playful banter, you know, all these debates with people because you love to communicate. And that is where you're strong. I think that's your strongest point and your strongest attribute in a relationship is your communication skills, meaning that the way you talk to people in a relationship, the way you come off with your just the way that you speak to people, the words that you use, it's something that you really, it's just something that you're very, very good at, okay? You're very honest. You speak right to the point. You don't like people to feel like they're confused. None of that nonsense with you. Then we have this second energy here of the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this can be a person that is a little bit more action-oriented with the action. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're conversational. They might be, but this is someone that goes more with their passions, okay? This is someone that really relies very heavily on chemistry, on, you know, getting things done. This is maybe the person that shows how he feels through his actions, maybe not necessarily with his words, okay? This is another energy that I see around you as well. Someone else that, you know, is going to find you very, very attractive, that will look at you and also want to do things with you, want to show you different things. This is also another person that can be also very good in their business as well, because the King of Wands can be a great businessman too. This is a person that has a lot of different, what do you call it? They have a lot of different things that they like to do. So this is someone that has, you know, a lot of different hobbies, not someone that likes to stay still whatsoever. This is a person who has a strong zest for life. Okay, very, very strong zest for life. So you have, truthfully, you do have some options coming towards you, okay? Now, you might be a little conflicted in certain ways with your love life because I think you've been very burned in the past and you just tired of the nonsense and you just don't want to deal with any crap coming your way. So you might be very conflicted in some ways when you get yourself involved with someone in general, right? You don't want to really waste anyone's time because you feel like people maybe waste your time or they're just not into the same depth that you are into, okay? But you being here, the Queen of Wands, now this actually does match the King. So this person can be a very good match for you. But I feel in some way that you're just kind of very stuck in certain ways when it comes romantically into your love life. Every other aspect of your life you're so sure about. When it comes to your love life, you're just a little stuck with it because you don't want to really get yourself into anything that is going to cause too much. Right? Because remember, with great passion sometimes can cause you know, some rocky energy, and you're not really about that at this point in your life. Even though this other person here would be a great match for you and there might be intense chemistry for you, somehow this person wound up at the end of the deck. So it's almost like you might actually trade off the intensity just to have something that feels a little bit more realistic and solid. Maybe not something that you feel like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Because sometimes that great passion can also bring some other things in a relationship that are not as desirable. All right, and you just want balance. But I do see you moving forward. I do see you putting yourself out there. I do see you having options. I do see you succeeding in love. I do see you being able to find love and to have a new beginning in love and to take a new adventure in love. But I also see you kind of holding yourself back with the Hanged Man. And that is because you have your mind on a lot of different things right now, and you don't want to get yourself too involved in anything, not unless you feel that it is exactly 1000% something that you feel 100% like, you know, 1000% comfortable in. You don't want to put yourself out there like that. Now you are so successful right now in your life with the Ten of Pentacles and my Yes card. You do feel like something is missing with the Four of Cups, and there is this King of Pentacles here, where you really kind of feel like you have a desire, you have a need and a want to be with this person. But you might also get the sense that this person kind of makes you feel a little rejected in a sense. So there might be someone in your past or someone that is on your mind that you're thinking that there might be some sort of rejection or some sort of sadness involved in that might kind of put you a little bit at a standstill. But you also have these other energies too that are new and exciting that want to come your way as well. But I do think you're going to be very, very picky. Okay. So that is your reading for love. Okay. And you have no shortage of love coming your way. Because a lot of people do admire you, Angela. It's just that I think that you close yourself off to quite a bit of energies because you just are not in the mood to deal with people that are just not on your wavelength. Like you just have so much energy to exert to certain things, and you're like, I'm allotting this much energy to this, and I can't put myself out there with anyone else that is going to make me have to exert more than I really can give, right? I don't want to have to do all this extra fancy footwork, and it's not worth it. Okay, so that is your beautiful love reading, your general love reading. And hi, Sophia. Welcome, Sophia. There's a few newbies in here, Sophia, that we've never seen before. We've never seen Varying Redbeard. That's a first for us. And Ruben Estrella. Those are newbies in here. And we also had a person in here from South Africa. Fayok, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Art. That person was from South Africa. And thank you very much, Angela. I do appreciate that message, that this was beautiful. That makes me feel great inside. So we have some newbies, some new people in here. Okay, so I got into it. So we had JL with the 1-card pull. Angela did a question. So I'm only going to be here, guys, till like around 9 o'clock, because then I have to start getting ready to go to work. It's going to be a short session, and usually towards the end of my session, that's when everybody comes in and is like, oh my God, can I get a reading? You leaving? I'm like, I gotta go. Because the other day too, I had to go to the dentist, and everybody at the last minute, they're like, oh no, and I'm like, sorry. So welcome, Sophia. Welcome, welcome. But we are doing beautiful readings today. So what are we doing today? We're doing just a 10 card, that's a big reading. We're doing a 1-card pull for 10. We're doing a question for 25, 2 for 35. I like to have my prices to the point where everyone can be able to be involved here. Then I also have the 2 questions and the messages from your person for 50. Another option that's available, but I can't put that in there because there's only so much poor JL can type. And that is a question and messages, that's 35. And of course, the person who has the best conversation going throughout the whole live gets a free reading. So there's really something for everyone here. Okay, there's something for everyone. So we have a question coming in from Sophia. And I know, girls, this is early for me and Sophia because me and Sophia are on the East Coast. So for us, and what we mean by East Coast, I live in the United States of America. Well, I live in the USA. And I'm actually in New York. Sophia is also in the United States and she lives on the East Coast. So for us, it's 8:42, right, in the morning. And for some people that are in other time zones in the US, it's really early for you guys. Like for Spirit of Love, it would be like 5:43 in the morning. Super early. All right, so Sophia's got a question that she wants. She wants a general. Everybody wants a general today. Okay. Everyone's changing it up. Okay, this came out. It's one of the only cards that I have that is in reverse right now in this deck. I don't really read reversals from my decks, but if the cards fly out reverse, I'll read them. And this card stayed reversed. So that is a profound card. It flew right out when you said you wanted a general reading, Sophia, okay? Okay, Truth Spirit, please give me a general reading for Sophia. Okay, I know where this is going. We don't ask about particulars, but I know where this is going. And then I have this card down here too, but I want to pull one more. I know, guys, you're probably like, why does she keep on using the Mermaid Tarot? I think every live I've been using the same deck. I have about 100 tarot decks, but for some reason, I've just been drawn to use this deck. Don't ask me why. I might change it up next live. We know where this is going. Oh, I know where this is going. Oh, I really know where this is going. All right, so we have here the Five of Swords in reverse. The King of Cups is upright with the Knight of Cups upright. The Knight of Swords upright. Three of Swords upright. Seven of Pentacles upright. That flew out. All right, so what is going on here? General. See, when we ask about general, a lot of times the real question that you want to know always comes out, but you don't want to ask it because you're trying to tell Spirit, I want to know about something else. But, okay. So really what this is saying, generally for Sophia, let's start with the positives, right? Let's go positive first. Positive is a Five of Swords reversed. Now, how is this positive? Because when the Five of Swords upright, it really talks about having disagreements with people. And it talks about, you know, people saying things to one another that are nasty, that are not really on the greatest. They're just, it's not a good conversation, okay? It's two people trying to one-up one another, or people self-sabotaging, very nasty words being said, and so on and so forth. But it's in reverse. So the reversal is that right now, generally for you, is you have this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups. So there's a man here. Newsflash, nothing, you know. There's a man here that has a lot of intense emotions and feelings towards you, okay? Now, in the past, there might have been some really crazy conversations. There might have been some negativity. There might be, you know, a part here where people are kind of like self-sabotaging, very crazy words being said. But when someone comes up as the King of Cups and next to the Knight of Cups, there's an emotion here, okay? There is someone that wants to communicate on an emotional level to you. Someone that wants to speak to you about how he's feeling. We all think I know where this is going, but someone that really wants to tell you the truth and the depth of his feelings, okay? The Knight of Swords here is an energy of someone rushing in to talk to you, rushing in to communicate. So generally what's going on is I do think that there's a person that has been very argumentative with you in the past. Someone that maybe has said things to you that could have hurt you or could have just been a little off-putting. I do think this person wants to come towards you with a calmer conversation and with words of endearment, right? Words of, you know, I do have these emotions for you. I do really care about you. You know, it's hard for me to open up on an emotional space with you, but I want to communicate my feelings. And I want to tell you everything about how I feel, how I'm attracted to you, how I have romantic feelings for you, and so on and so forth. The only thing that dampers in that conversation is that even though this conversation here is a beautiful conversation for someone to have with someone, right? It's an amazing conversation. There's still an energy of the Three of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. There's still a heartbreak energy. There's still sadness that will prevail going forward into the future still in this connection. So as much as this person here is going to communicate feelings, emotions, desires, a desire to be with you romantically, to be truthful with you, there's still an element here of sadness, of pain and heartbreak that will still keep going on into the future. But this person here that's going to communicate to you is trying to come from a better heart space. Okay? They're trying not to come from that place where they have to get really catty and say things that are very hurtful. They're trying not to do that this time. They're trying to get out of that energy, right? And tell you, no, this is how it really is. This is how I really feel. It's coming more from a place of love versus a place of hate. But at the end of the day, that pain that lingers in the background is still going to be here for a little bit longer, for quite some time. Because the Seven of Pentacles is not an energy of something that, you know, is fast. It's an energy of where, okay, it's still there. It's growing. It will be in the future. Okay, this person is still stopping and thinking about, even though they have all these beautiful pentacles in the chest here, they're still thinking about all these other pentacles. So even though this person has all this desire, all this love, all this, you know, romantic energy, at the end of the day, there's still that energy where they feel like there's still sadness and there's still hurt and there's still pain here. But there is love. There is very strong energy here of a soulmate connection, a bond. So the energy of love is reciprocated here between the two of you. And I got the yes card twice. You know, there will be a turn of events here for you with the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So your person might also be feeling more financially abundant and stable going forward. But you might have that energy where that sadness, that pain still lingers, okay? And I know you asked for general, and I'm sorry that your love life came out, but sometimes we try to get away from the love, but the love just comes back to us, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay? So that is your general. Yeah, financial news is great for you. Very good news for you. You're welcome. Now, I am going to be here for about another 10 minutes, okay? I do have to actually stop this video, right? Just for like a couple of minutes, and I'm going to put back another video. And I'll go for another 10 minutes from there. I'll give the free questions, so look out for any kind of sign of a notification if you're interested in that and you've been communicating. If you want to order a question, I will be back. Just give me like 5 minutes. I just got this call from a client that I have to like, I've been waiting for her to give me an answer on something. So I have to answer that, but I will come back for another 10 minutes as promised. I said I'd be here for an hour. So if you want to order a question, all the options are there still. And then I will do that free question for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to end this live and start a new one. Okay.